Hi Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 36. If you are coming back to watch me, thank you so much for coming to revisit me. Mania's crazy times. There's a lot of extra videos out there, so thank you for choosing to share some time with me. If you're new to this channel, thank you for stopping by and checking me out. I hope you like what you see. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the things, interact. I love this community, so welcome back and I hope you enjoy. Couple small little updates. I did not return to work yesterday. I got a notification and they extended me by one more week, which was kind of a blessing. Like today, this video is a little bit later getting out. We had an ortho appointment for my son and dealing with the cancer stuff with my dad. It kind of was a blessing for one more week, hopefully. So, and speaking of my dad, his cancer stuff is getting kind of confusing right now. We're getting mixed informations from doctors, so it's frustrating. But we are powering through it and working, and thank goodness for technology and that he understands that. He literally is in these appointments and will call me for me to be on speakerphone and to help him through those. So, and then it's communicating with the sisters and getting us all on hopefully the same page. But thank you for the love and support in regards to my dad. Lovelies that have checked in and just checked on me, and yeah, so thank you. I'm gonna jump into my stitching. I actually have a finish. If you remember, after I posted last time and before this posting, Dark 13 popped in, so I actually have a finish for that. My BYOB. I love this piece. I don't know if this is colors are doing it justice. This is the piece that I told you. Literally, the picture on the front does not show these colors correctly in any way. So I'm gonna give you the details, but I'm gonna come in real close. Do you notice by the moon and the bats, I popped in my JO and my 2O for signing and dating this piece. So this is on 28 count legacy, and the design pattern is called Glory Be BYOB. It's an oldie but goodie. That's what the chart looks like. Yeah. It says 2008 copyright on this. So in all, 13 days of stitching, and I finished it on 13. That's funny, huh? Anyway, in the books, I can take this bag and take that project completely out of it and put something new in. So that is my only finish. No fully finishes this week. I don't know, for Mania, I'm just not pulling them out and doing fully finishes on them. I don't know. I'm not making promises of when I'll come back with a fully finished, but they'll be there. On to my whips for this week, and I feel like I have a lot, which is crazy, but my Live Simply, you know, I stitch on this every single day. It's on 25 count Lugana Heritage, and I stitch 1/1 on it. I am so close, folks. I've been working on the windows. See all but this, sorry, wiggle. This last row still has to have the white in there, but I'm busting through. That house is gonna be finished. And then it's funny where you try to decide you're gonna go next. Look at that modeling, that's perfect. I feel like I'm gonna finish the words across the top possibly, but it's funny, you never know, like, where do I go next once I get one thing done? So, all right, my One Nation, again, One Nation Sal, jump on in. This is a blast. This is what it looks like, or will look like. And it's on 32 count Vintage Country Mocha. I am ready. I brought in Illinois and one more star over here, which I forgot to put the blue in the middle. I'll grab that when I work on some of the outlining here. My next step is the long stripes. So, and I did start working on prepping it for that. So that is it. It is so beautiful. This does not show it justice right here in this video. It's kind of a rainy, gloomy day out. I have my little ring light on, which my glasses don't like so much, so it kind of is what it is. So, all right, you know I'm doing the fat quarter shot. Feels Like Home. So, and this is on, I actually am using a 25 count vintage smoky white Lugana. And I was just telling my daughter, I love this piece, love it. I was just telling my daughter, I probably should have stitched this over one. But I like the color. That pink did do something to the house there, and it makes a difference. So 2 more pieces on this and 2 more weeks on this, and this will be done. So that'll be a fun May thing to know that it's finished in the month of May. So I pulled out some others besides my planned Mania, and I'm just gonna share. So Suffrage Act, which again, if you don't recall, I'm doing this with the Stitching with the Sisterlies. Oops. They have a sale going on, and I'm stitching this on 32 count Sandcastle Joblin. My cat is making noises over here. Shocking, huh? So I started on the dress. I basically outlined her, and it's time to fill her in. And I love this piece. So that is that. That cat's gonna distract me on you guys. Putting that in there, I'm afraid that needle's gonna fall out. My next piece, I was trucking along on my Noel. I got all of part 1 completely finished, which was the finishing of these trees. So this color is so gorgeous. And this week, we'll talk about it in plans, because the 25th falls before I see you next. Or wait, yeah, before I see you next. So this may be my Christmas one for that. One more, I think. Nope, 2. I got a couple more. Cloud Factory's The Grimm Fairy Tales. They're at part 5. I am at part 2. I'm stitching this on Bestitch Me's Sea Glass 18 count. Love it. I'm kind of like discombobulated. Do you notice that? I worked on that Princess and Frog. So happy with it. Happy with it. I've said it on here before. I'll say it a million times probably, that Ada counting, I need it in my life sometimes. So now these are actually my Mania pieces. So I had a few more days, a few more days on my Summer Queen when I saw you last. And if you recall, it's my MiraMaynia Summer Queen. And she is stitched on Love Letters by Color and Cotton. And when I saw you last, I was concerned about her hair color with this piece. No worries. I had a few of you tell me no worries, keep trucking along, and I did. So her hair is complete other than beads and Krynique. So looks gorgeous. And my pile over here is wompy. As this one goes down, that one gets cray-cray. The one I started late, not on Saturday, was my Autumn Queen. She is glorious. She is stitched on Color and Cotton Sparrow. And again, with the hair, that's all I'm getting. But I have more days on her still, so more hair. And loving it. This is my first time. I've been collecting that Color and Cotton for a while, and these are my first charts that I have stitched on them. So I'm very happy with them, very happy with them. I actually switched over to my 32 count as my club membership. So speaking of clubs, my fabric of the month from Bestitch Me is Coffee Club, and I do get this in a 32 count. Check this out. Perfect. Glorious piece. I belong to the neutral Fabric of the Month Club. She's still taking people into that Fabric of the Month Club if you're interested. Very awesome, very fast delivery. She doesn't have it set up as an auto. She sends you a bill, you pay your bill, all the things. So, and Bestitch Me's also does her Friday night fight nights. So I jumped in. I don't know what day it was. This is dated May 10th, so we didn't have one this last Friday, so it was the Friday before. I got 2 pieces, and and I won. She does this whole thing. So like you do Friday night fight night, and on Saturday she has these giveaways, and you just say me please, and then she does random drawings and you win. So sometimes you win. I won this time. So this piece, no name of it, but it's a 32 count Lugana. Very subtle modeling. It's a gray greeny kind of color. Again, perfect for what I do with, as you notice, I don't do a lot of vibrant colors. This is a 22 count Ada, and I actually have a purpose for this. I'm super excited about it. That's kind of popping it. So it's a blue, pinkish purple. This is going to be my piece for the Positivity Rules stitch along with Caterpillar Cross Stitch that starts on May 29th. So if you're interested, pop over there. Speaking of, I sometimes do those stitch anomalies. Sal's, you have to sign up by a certain date and then you get it for free, and after she does the stitch along, then you can buy it as a whole. She has a new one that's kicking off. I don't know when the date deadline is. I'll put the link or the name of it. I'm not good with links. I'll put the name of it below of when it is, but it's a fungus one. So mushroom funguses, get it? I think it'll be totally cute. So anyway, my last piece from Brandy from Be Stitch Me. I won half a yard of toast, 32 count Lugana, which is my jam, but look, this is ginormous. And that's what I mean, why she oops, that was crazy. She does giveaways, and I was fortunate enough to win this piece. That's absolutely awesome. She's good to her crew. She's good to her crew. That is it for what I have stitched. I already said that, and that is it for my like my haul-ish. Not my like fabric haul. I have one other haul. I told you that I was going to Craft Gallery. My sister and I made the trek over. There was a couple other people there. It was everybody wore their masks. It was perfect. It was so good to see Paula and Carl. Everybody talks about their acorn and threads bags, which is so awesome. Well, this is my Craft Gallery bag. You get a new one every time, but that's what theirs looks like, and they give you the love. They show you the love while you're there. You're greeted, and they know the ones that travel if they're given a heads up. And they're like, restroom? Do you need some water? Do you need something to drink? They're the most amazing people, the most. We were talking a bit while we were in there, and she does not know that I'm reaching out like this. Lots of, they're fine. They're not, I mean, they've got orders. They stayed somewhat busy during it, but unfortunately for them, their landlord did not do the whole defer or work with them anyway. And their rent is as much as my house payment. So, if you're looking for someone to place a little order with, give them a call. They do not have an online, what am I trying to say? Like website thing, but most of the time us stitchers know exactly what chart we want, and we just give her a call, and they're big time known for their fabric selection. They cut it to the size you want. Yeah, so, and if I couldn't have made this road trip, there's a couple of things picked up here that I was going to just call them. So, and that being said, I'm going to kick it off and show you. So I know a lot of people don't like haul, but I picked up one of these last year's from Craft Gallery, and it was the Happiness is Homemade. This is that cookbook that is needlework places get when they go to Nashville. And actually, Craft Gallery has 2 recipes in here, so there you go. And the other one, the actual stitching project, was Project Quarantine by Brenda Gervais. Let's Stay Home and Stitch. I knew I wanted that one, so those 2 were going to be ordered, but I was able to road trip it over. I picked up the next 2 in the series for Hands-On Designs, the Christmas Secret Santa, and picked up their last pack of this. Thank you, Patty, because I didn't even know I needed these. I'm like, sometimes I just collect patterns and then eventually I will get around to stitching them. I didn't know that I needed that button pack until she mentioned it, so thank you. This has been on my want list for, I can't remember who stitched it. Was it you, Helen D? Or was it 2 martini stitches? I'm not sure who stitched this, but weather-wise, and this is a re-release, so this is just the paper one, but every time there's like the red skies, this quote just pops out of my mouth. Red skies at night, sailors delight. Red skies in the morning, sailors be warned. Take warning. So I pop it out and I can't say it here on video, huh? But there was a second one here, and my daughter and I were like, oh. And it says, a sunshiny shower won't last half an hour. I love those kind of little sayings. If I haven't mentioned it on here before, I do like, I don't know, there's just like weird things. Like, I remember my directions, which I want to do Liz Matthews, Northeast, Southwest, because of this. And I haven't bought it yet. Never eat sour watermelons. I will literally do that if I'm like, where? Never eat sour watermelons. And my kids are like, what? And then the other one that I remember from when I was super young was homes for the Great Lakes. Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, Superior. See, crazy? I'm crazy, but it's how I remember them, and it's cute. So it's just what makes me me. So, all right, that was my haul. I did get a piece of Happy Mail, and it is a beautiful little card from Deanne at, not Deanne, Daylene at So Grateful. Look, her and I connected on a little comment in regards to gardening. So she sent me this cute little card with her radishes. So blessed. I'm so thankful for this community. She was just giving me a nice little, hi, I like watching your videos, and she included a cute little free chart. So she's a very amazing woman, and she shares the love, and I appreciate her greatly. So we have chit-chatted back and forth a couple times on Insta. So that was very special, and it came on a rough day in regards to my dad's cancer, so it was very welcome to get in the mailbox and have that. So that is that's what I got for this week. This is my birthday week. I turn 49 on Saturday. So well, I don't really have any plans. Some neighbors are talking about let's do a cookout on Sunday, but it's also Memorial Weekend, so the things. My plans for stitching are on my birthday, and I'm telling you, I better start this one because I have not been good on my queens. But Queen of Freedom comes out to play. She's buried. I can't show you to her, but you all know who she is. There's lots of people that stitch her. Actually, Pumpkin and Hollow Quilts is finishing her up. So, and then my Live Simply Every Day, One Nation, I will start my first long stripe. Feels Like Home will drop on Friday. Christmas stitching, I want to stick with, I'm going to do it. I'm telling you, I'm going to stick with Noelle, and I'm going to do her on the 25th. There you go. And the last thing is I'm feeling the urge to pull out Locks and Keys again and do a little stitching on that Ollie. So that's kind of my plans for the week. I do have a few more days on my Autumn Queen, so she'll get some love still. Of course, goal, finish up the hair, see if I can get to the skin. But yeah, so I'm loving this mania. I'm loving MiraMaynia. I'm beautiful ladies that I'm getting these out of my two stitch someday and stitching on them. I'm all tongue tied since I said that, and that sounds weird now. Oh well, gotta love life when I'm doing these camera things and I don't want to edit and push together. So all right, I'm getting off here because I'm flustered. I love you guys. Thank you for sticking around. You keep stitching. I'm gonna keep stitching. Enjoy life, and I'm gonna send you much love. Bye.